At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling, and our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.
St. Vincent College prepares students to succeed through rigorous academics, service to the local and global communities, and by gaining a deeper understanding of the world around us. St. Vincent students become leaders in their professions while enjoying lives of meaning and purpose. 98% of recent graduates were employed or furthering their education within 1 year of graduating. Discover more about this tradition of academic excellence, student success, and why attending St. Vincent College can transform your future at stvincent.edu.
Greetings, Westmoreland County. My name is Jessica Petrovich, and I am your Westmoreland Heritage Director and host of Heritage Happenings here on 97.3 and 98.7 Jack FM and online at the station's websites, sponsored by St. Vincent College. Heritage Happenings is also available as a podcast on all of your favorite streaming services. Please check out Westmoreland Heritage at westmorelandheritage.org and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for updates on cultural and historical events throughout Westmoreland County. On today's show, we will be talking to the Compass Inn Museum about some of their wonderful upcoming fall events, as well as Stage Right and their fall and winter shows. Our first guest, Teresa Gayro Hall, is on call with us from the Compass Inn Museum and Ligonier Valley Historical Society. Teresa is going to share some beautiful fall events the Compass Inn has coming up later this month, including Halloween haunting storytelling and a pumpkin carving contest. Teresa, thank you so much for being here today.
It's my pleasure, Jessica. Love talking with you all the time.
Oh, me too. And, this is my favorite time of year, fall, and oh my gosh, it is just gorgeous here in the Laurel Highlands region. My drive down to the station today was surrounded by the colors of fall, and Teresa, I imagine it's the same at the Compass Inn right now.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely beautiful here. People are stopping by just to take pictures of the inn with the backdrop of the beautiful colors.
And the Ligonier Valley, especially where the Compass Inn is located, is just in its prime right now. And this upcoming weekend, whenever the show airs, and about for a week or two afterwards, we're going to be in prime fall foliage season. So with all that being said, great events coming up from the Compass Inn, Teresa. So the first event I'd love to talk with you about is the Halloween haunting storytelling events. And I have here that they are scheduled for Saturday, October 24th, Friday, October 30th, and Halloween, Saturday, October 31st. Did I get those dates correct?
You are correct. And
awesome.
Each of those dates, they will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. The last storytelling tour will actually leave at 8:30. And we are asking people to pre-register this year, as many organizations and places are doing. And that can be done on Eventbrite or calling us directly. But the stories that we will tell from 6 to 7:30 will 6 to 7 will actually be family friendly, and then the ones from 7 to the last grouping that leaves at 7. Did I say 6:30 before? I meant the last tour is at 8:30. But anyway, that will be a little more scary storytelling.
Ooh, good to know.
So if you have young children, you might want to come earlier, and if you have you're older and you want a little scary story, you can come later. And it's basically all about the various ghosts and happenings that happen around Compass Inn this time of year, every year, when the ghosts start to come out. And
perfect for this time of year.
Wonderful. And the inn and the museum is dark because, in the 1800s, there wasn't electricity in the early 1800s. So
no, there was not.
Fireplaces going. We have candles going. And you'll be able to interact with folks telling these wonderful tales from 6 to 9 p.m. with the earlier part of the evening family-friendly, and then the latter part of the evening, more scary scary stories. We also, as I said, you can register for that via Eventbrite, or you can call us directly and register. And there are different time slots. And because of the pandemic, we are limiting the number of people in each time slot. So call early so you can get your favorite time slot.
And can you share the phone number, Teresa, for the Compass Inn?
Our phone number is 724-238-6818. And also, you can get to the Eventbrite through our website. And our website is www.compassin.org. So compassin.org.
Perfect. So just to recap all of that again, we have Saturday, October 24th, Friday, October 30th, and Saturday, October 31st from 6 to 9 p.m. with the Halloween haunting storytelling events at the Compass Inn, 6 to 7. That's the more family-friendly. You can bring your little ones. And then if you want a bit more of a scare, that is then from 7 to last storytelling beginning at 8:30 p.m. So a perfect Halloween/fall time period to talk about all of this. And as well as these haunting storytelling events, there is also the pumpkin carving contest, which will take place as well on Saturday, October 24th. So Teresa, can you share all the information you have for this contest with our listeners?
Yes. Well, in order to give a little more Halloween feel to our Compass Inn Museum during Halloween hauntings, we've had this pumpkin carving contest over the last few years, and people are encouraged to, at their own homes, in their own time, carve their pumpkin, and then bring it to us already carved, and they'll fill out a registration form so we know whose pumpkin it is, and then we will put it out on display during the Halloween hauntings that night for all of the guests who come to Halloween hauntings to vote on their first, second, and third place. And these first, second, and third places will be given in 3 categories: juniors, which are age 12 and under, adults age 13 and up, and families, which is kind of a mix where the kids and the parents all work on it together. And so those are 3 categories. Each category will have a first, second, and third. First place will get $75, second place will get $50, and third place will get $25. There's no cost to enter a pumpkin. You just have to bring your pumpkin already done. We do have guidelines for how those pumpkins should be able to be displayed on our website. We've got some tips for making a pumpkin and having it stay fresher longer, because not only will be there on the 24th for the Halloween, we hope that they'll last all the way through the last 2 events, which is the 30th and 31st. And if you use some of the tips that we give you, most of the pumpkins do make it. And the winners, not only do they get their prize, their cash prize, they get tickets to come to Halloween hauntings the following weekend.
This all sounds so special and just a wonderful addition to what the tour already offers. And I love how, it's created ahead of time. So you could spend hours if you want on your pumpkin. It's not limited to just a small amount of time at the museum. You bring your masterpiece ready to display.
Exactly. And we have, this is going to be its 4th year, and we have had some really, really creative ones. And then with the kids, we love seeing the kids' ones come, especially because they love to tell you what they did on it. So that is, you can drop your pumpkin off from 11 to 2:30, and we always listen to their stories about how they created them. And when they go out on the evening, they don't have a name on them. They just have the category that they are in, but they will have a name once the judging is over. So people get a ballot and put their little tab into the box by each pumpkin for the voting, and then they get notified, and then we'll put out a press release. So I did forget to say something about Halloween hauntings.
Oh, please add it.
Yes, that is children and adults are welcome to come in costume if they would like.
Lovely.
And we do have a little treat for all of the kids. So you don't have to have a costume on for the kids to get it, but we kind of like to see the kids come in costume too. So
Well, Teresa, this just all sounds, I'm excited. I'm getting in the Halloween spirit already. And just to recap quickly, the pumpkin carving contest, you will pre-carve your pumpkin. So this is not done at the museum. You want to create your masterpiece pumpkin ahead of time, and then you bring it in Saturday, October 24th from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And you can go to compassin2ends.org, and instructions for the contest and registration, as well as tips for keeping your pumpkin alive for those 2 weekends. 3 categories: juniors, under 12, adults 13 and up, and then families. First, second, and third prizes offered to all of those different categories. And if you come to these Halloween haunting storytelling events in costume, that is highly encouraged, and there are treats for the young ones as well.
Very good. You did well.
That's I'm cheating with my notepad here. Teresa, are there any other special upcoming events or anything else to share from the Compass Inn in these last few minutes here?
In November and December, we will have additional tours. Our harvest tours will be Friday, Saturday, and that they will be from 11 to 4 p.m. But then our holiday tours will start after Thanksgiving, and they will again be in the evening from 3 to 7 p.m. And that's a special time here at Compass Inn Museum as well. We get a really nice holiday feel via candlelight.
And I remember looking at pictures. I believe, I'm not sure if it was for the holiday tours or if it was for these Halloween hauntings, but you had mentioned earlier how, you don't have any of the electric lights on, and it's all just candlelit and lit by the pumpkins, and it's very magical. So you don't want to miss any of these events at the Compass Inn. No,
it is. And we have these things called cressets that have flames in them that line the walkway. We call them the early street lights, but they just make a wonderful, as you walk into the inn, it gives a great feeling.
Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for all of this information, and you're getting me quite excited for my favorite time of year here.
Oh, very good. Well, it's been a pleasure to talk with you, Jessica.
Yes, you as well, Teresa. So please check out the Compass Inn Museum and Ligonier Valley Historical Society at compassin.org and on Facebook and Instagram. And for more information about any of these events, you can go to their website or call them at 724-238-6818. This is Heritage Happenings, the show with the latest information on Westmoreland County cultural and historical events and organizations. I'm Jessica Petrovich. Thanks to our sponsor, St. Vincent College, for supporting our show today. Our next guest, Tony Marino, is here with us from the always amazing Stage Right. Tony will be talking to us today about Stage Right's 3 upcoming shows, including the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Annie and Elf, plus some other exciting classes and events from Stage Right. Tony, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, and Jessica, welcome back. I'm so glad to hear your voice again.
It's nice to talk to people again. All right, so
indeed, right?
I know Stage Right has big plans for making show magic happen this fall and winter season, and I am not going to spoil anything, but I know that plans are in the works to make this quite the unforgettable 2020-2021 season. So, Tony, can you take us through each of your upcoming shows, plans you have, and then anything else special from Stage Right coming up here?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Well, theater is all about adapting and then re-engaging their audiences. It's what it's been about since its very beginnings. And so Stage Right, in that spirit, has taken this thing that has happened to our world as being an opportunity to still do what we do, but do it in a way that is sometimes a little bit different in how we engage our audiences. So we do the Rocky Horror Show every year, and we couldn't let that go by the wayside. But there are restrictions we all have to follow. And there are restrictions we all have to follow, and there are safety protocols that we want to maintain. Because here at our school, which has been up and running since the end of August, we have a ton of safety protocols in place. Kids walk in, they get their temperatures checked, they wear masks every place in the studio during class and not in class every place, even outside. We have 2 tents that we've raised money to put in our parking lot. And we hold classes and rehearsals out there. So we thought to ourselves, the next extrapolation of that is to put a tent in the parking lot. So you get online, you start searching, and you can find some really big tents out there, Jessica. It's incredible. So we have found a 40 by 80 three-pole circus tent that we are going to be
love this so much.
We're going to be putting it in our parking lot, and we're going to be doing the Rocky Horror Show on October 23rd and 24th, 30th and 31st. That's Halloween night, of course. And our theme is, imagine this, sideshow, freak show, circus. And we're gonna bring people into the tent. We give them chairs. We socially distancely sit them in their own pods so they can be with their groups of the people they've come with and have the Rocky experience, but still feel safe. And they'll be in masks and whatnot. And our actors this year are decked out in every imaginable circus show or freak sideshow character you can imagine. We have the bearded lady. We have sword swallowers. We have flame eaters. We have all of these kinds of fun things going on.
You can't see me right now, but I am smiling from ear to ear thinking about this. I think, honestly, this may be one of the best Rocky Horror Picture Show experiences if you have never seen the show before. I feel like this is what Rocky Horror is all about, honestly.
Oh, yes, absolutely. This whole guerrilla theater type thing. And we're going to have Marino's Eatery is going to be here. We're going to be having a beer section so people get to enjoy some beers on tap. We're going to be having Italian Village Pizza here. We're going to be having hot dogs from Sheetz, although we don't want you to throw those at the stage.
No.
We're going to be having. Now, we normally do this show at the Lamp Theater. I have to give them a shout out because they're great people there, and I feel bad about how this has affected all theater venues.
Yes,
they're actually going to be here selling their famous Lamp Theater popcorn.
Oh, wonderful! So, I was just talking to Andy about that. That's fantastic, and I've heard it's the best popcorn in Westmoreland County. So
it is, and you can get it at the Rocky Horror Show. So that's October 23rd, 24th, 30th, and 31st. Those are Fridays and Saturdays. Shows start at 8. Sadly, no midnight shows. That's the one concession we'll make because we want to be good neighbors to our friends here in downtown Greensburg. But the city is fully behind us, and can't wait to see the giant circus tent get erected in our parking lot. That's October. Then on November 1st, which is the Sunday after Rocky closes, we figured, well, we have a tent in the parking lot. We should do something with it that maybe Rocky people, non-Rocky people would enjoy. So every year at this time, we have a gala. We normally go out to Rizzo's, and we have this beautiful gala. But, everybody's events like this are being put on hold or changed. Mm-hmm. We're going to do ours in our parking lot, in our giant tent. And in support of our November upcoming show, Annie, we're going to be selling gourmet soups, kind of like, the Hooverville in Annie.
Oh, that is so come here, you can beautiful.
You can have soup. You can have bread. We're going to be partnering. We're going to be announcing. We're going to be partnering with another local charity to give them a proceeds of the benefits of the money that we raise that day.
Fantastic.
So it's going to be two nonprofits working together, and it's a very low key event. You might even have a chance to, guys, don't be afraid. I know it's the Ravens game. We got you covered. Don't worry about it. We have, of course, access to the full tent, and there's going to be great food, and also beer will be being sold, and the gourmet soups. We're really excited about that. So that's on Sunday, November 1st. That goes from 1 to 4, and there'll be information out about that on our website about how you can get tickets. It's only going to be $25, and like I said, we're going to raise money for Stage Right and for a partnering charity as well. Then moving forward into November, we have the musical Annie. That's going to be November 20th through the 22nd. And that's going to be unique in that, again, here's the problem, Jessica, with live theater. And I know you might have seen some articles about this recently. Even with limited restrictions, you can't sell enough tickets to actually make it pay for itself.
Exactly.
So the live streaming option actually is better because I could put 200 people in the theater, but that's not really going to make it pay for itself. Mm-hmm. So instead, we've gotten really good at this with Legally Blonde. We're going to create a live stream version of Annie that people can buy tickets to and watch in the comfort of their own homes. It's going to be on a theater stage. It's going to feature, a professional cast of actors, and it's going to be done live every night, November 20th, 21st, and 22nd. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because we'll probably have, because we're a school here, we'll have multiple Annies and multiple orphans and things like that. And you can actually buy a ticket to sit and watch it in your home. And that's going to, again, information for that. You can get tickets for that on our website. More information, November 20th through the 22nd. Annie, the musical, what a perfect holiday thing.
I was just going to ask, this is the version that's around the holidays, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay, perfect. The show
ends at Christmas. Yeah, absolutely. So
Annie is one of those. Yes, it's one of those warm shows that just, it makes you want to, I like the idea of snuggling up on your couch and being able to watch this amazing piece of theater live.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't go to the theater, and we understand what a drag that is, you can still get that same experience. We're gonna probably sell some opportunities for watch parties where people can gather together in groups and kind of get that same feel of watching it in a live theater. So that is Annie, and we have 136 registered students for our fall semester.
Wow!
Here at Stage Right, and that doesn't count like some of the other things we do, like our homeschool and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And there are a ton of preteens who have been ready for this Annie show since I announced it last year, so it's going to be awesome. And then in December, we're doing something we've never done before. Again, we would normally be at the Lamp Theater, and who knows? We don't know what's going to happen by then. We might be in the Lamp Theater, but if not, we'll definitely be coming to you live from the stage of the Lamp Theater, doing our first ever production. It's a brand new show for us, Elf the Musical. We had a great run with A Christmas Story, but unfortunately, the streaming rights for Christmas Story are not available because it's already a movie and whatnot. But for whatever reason,
okay.
Elf is. And Elf is my favorite Christmas, mine and my family's favorite Christmas movie. We are like idiots. We can quote so many lines from that movie. It's utterly, it's our favorite Christmas film. I mean, yes,
it is the most quotable Christmas movie.
I mean, come on, look at you. I mean, come on, like line after line. Peter Dinklage. Anyway, it is a fantastic show, and we're going to get to do it for the first time with our professional company, and that's going to be in December at the Lamp Theater, and that will again be live streamed, and all the information for how you're going to be able to buy tickets for that will be on our website as well. So that is our big fall. Now, moving forward, I can announce that we just got the rights to Jesus Christ Superstar for the spring.
Wonderful, a good tradition.
That's going to be going on, indeed, right around Easter, and we'll have more details coming up about that. And we have yet to decide on our February show, which is our small professional company show, because we're looking at some interesting, different things that we've never done before, trying to take advantage of the fact that we're all in such a new place. Maybe we should try something new as well as far as the sort of stuff that we produce. So that is what's going to be happening here at Stage Right. We're really excited about this, Rocky. Tickets are on sale now. You go to www.stagerightgreensburg.com/shows. That's plural, shows. Or you can always call us here at 724-832-7464, and we can hook you up with tickets.
Tony, I knew that talking to you would restore my faith in the performing arts right now, because you talk so positively and optimistically, and that's not to say that there haven't been any challenges, but I think what Stage Right shows is that despite those challenges, you have taken what some may view as an impossible situation and just turned it really into something gorgeous and creative and very uplifting for people during this time.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but the disclaimer here is that, again, remember, we are doing it as safely as you can humanly do.
Absolutely.
We are on top of every CDC guideline, every PA Department of Health guideline. We are not being reckless in any way, shape, or form. It's just the arts have to move forward. We have to do something, or we will wither on the vine and disappear. So we choose to take the extra precautions so that we can move forward and continue to do what we can do for our kids, for our community, and everyone. So I thank you for those kind words, and we're just going to keep trying to do it right and do it well.
Oh, Tony, thank you so much. And I could not have said any of that better myself. I think that's a perfect place to leave off here. And I'll just recap quickly for our listeners. The most immediate upcoming show is that incredible outdoor circus-themed Rocky Horror Picture Show, which will be Friday, October 23rd. Is that correct? Friday, October 23rd, yes. Saturday, October 24th, Friday, October 30th, and Halloween, Saturday, October 31st, all at 8 p.m. And you can go to stagerightgreensburg.com/shows, plural, or you can call Stage Right 724-832-7464. Is that the right phone number?
Yes, and a $10 cash prize every night for the person with the most inventive mask. This is like a safety mask that you decorate whatever way you want to, because everybody's got to wear a mask. So, 724-832-7464. Jessica, thank you for this time to talk about what we're doing.
Thank you so much, Tony. Please make sure to check out Stage Right at the aforementioned website, and you can find them on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This is Heritage Happenings, the show with the latest information on Westmoreland County cultural and historical events and organizations. I'm Jessica Petrovich. Thanks to our sponsor, St. Vincent College, for supporting our show today. Before we close, I wanted to share some quick announcements from the show sponsor, St. Vincent College, and specifically Lauren Chirilla at the McCarl Coverlet Gallery at St. Vincent. Lauren is on with us to talk about their upcoming virtual exhibition. So, Lauren, hello, and thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Jessica. Thanks for having me today.
Give us all the details, Lauren. I want to know about this amazing upcoming exhibition that you have going on.
Well, so obviously we had to make some changes with everything happening with the pandemic. We had planned on opening in person this fall an exhibit on the history of women's voting rights, but we are still putting it together for a virtual exhibition, which I am really excited about. So the exhibit itself will incorporate items from our collection. We're pulling coverlets all from significant years and states where various events that are important to the history of women's voting rights when they all come into play, and we're going to talk about what those events are. I'm working to try to work with some of our other community partners in objects, newspapers, archives, and really put together a whole story of what the history of women's voting rights in the United States looks like. And then we're going to be bringing that up from basically from the colonial era to today, and talk about how voting rights impact our world today. What does the whole story look like for women across the board? So obviously women get to vote earlier than Black women do, Asian women, Latinx women. So that's a really interesting piece of the story we don't always talk about. So we'll be putting it up in time for the election. So I think it's going to be really fantastic, and it should be a really nice way to talk about and celebrate the wonderful right to vote that we have in the United States.
Amen, Lauren. So go
vote, everyone.
Yes. This upcoming exhibition, so again, this is entirely virtual. This is not something that you will physically go in person to see. Really quick, Lauren, how can our listeners access this virtual exhibition? Is there a fee to look at the items, or where do they go?
No, everything is free and available online. It will be posted on our website, which is www.mccarlgallery.org, under our exhibitions page. We do have some other virtual content available up there, and it will also be shared. We are members of St. Vincent College. It will be shared through the college's social media as well. So feel free to check us out there. We'll have it on our own socials, on the college's socials, and so it's just a click away.
Awesome. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us today. Please, again, go to mccarlgallery.org and watch out on St. Vincent's socials for this upcoming virtual exhibition. This is Heritage Happenings, the show with the latest information on Westmoreland County cultural and historical events and organizations. I'm Jessica Petrovich. Thanks to our sponsor, St. Vincent College, for supporting our show today. That's all we have time for today. Be sure to stay safe and healthy. Take some time to visit and enjoy our Westmoreland County cultural and historic sites and events. And of course, be sure to check out St. Vincent College and all of its amazing happenings. Follow Westmoreland Heritage on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out all of the information on westmorelandheritage.org. This has been Jessica Petrovich, your Westmoreland Heritage Director and host for Heritage Happenings on 97.3 and 98.7 Jack FM, and online at the station's websites, sponsored by St. Vincent College. Heritage Happenings is also available as a podcast on all of your favorite streaming services. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Until next time.
St. Vincent College prepares students to succeed through rigorous academics, service to the local and global communities, and by gaining a deeper understanding of the world around us. St. Vincent students become leaders in their professions while enjoying lives of meaning and purpose. 98% of recent graduates were employed or furthering their education within 1 year of graduating. Discover more about this tradition of academic excellence, student success, and why attending St. Vincent College can transform your future at stvincent.edu.
At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling, and our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.